But no more. There is no more red belts, right? After the red belt, only one.
Introducing to you first, on the red corner. He weighs in at 193 pounds. He has a wrestling and grappling style. He's representing Team Hammer, as well as Relentless Fight Club out of Hoover, Pennsylvania.
That's a category that usually those guys lose a lot of weight to fight, so they're jacked, they're very strong.
Please welcome Umstead. And his opponent has a Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style. He hails from Coopersburg, Pennsylvania. He's in at 195 pounds and stands at 6'1" tall. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Reality Martial Arts, he's wearing the black trunks and he has an amateur record of 1-1. Please welcome Owen Breininger. Your referee is Keith Peterson.
Yeah, these two guys look to be very jacked up, look to be in shape. It should be a good, exciting fight. I know one guy training at Reality with Chuck Glass, who's a legit brown belt, and another guy is training out of Team Hammer with Rodney the Sledgehammer. So these two guys are definitely from top schools in Pennsylvania, and these two schools are going to battle it out right now. Nice leg kick.
Nice leg kick, strong leg kick.
It takes the fight out of some of these guys when they get caught with them leg kicks.
Yeah, and what happened also on this weight division, usually they lose a lot of weight, so they're very strong. Like they're very they have very heavy kicks, very heavy punches.
These guys are just a lot bigger than what they weighed in at. You know, you could tell that both of these guys cut some weight. Look to be big guys.
Exactly. Oh, nice hook. That's it. Nice uppercut.
Yeah, he just bit the bullet and threw a nice combination. Only 1:12 left in this round. Sometimes I think the 2-minute rounds are short, and you know these guys are pushing through it. These guys both look fresh, and they're just scrambling.
Exactly, because they know they have 2 minutes, so in 2 minutes nobody get tired.
Yeah. Rick's really going for that takedown. He wants to get on the ground, it looks like.
Yeah, and when you don't make it, that's the worst. That's when you get tired. But he made it.
He made it.
So
he got in his position.
He's going to have time to recover his
he
breath.
looks like he's going to be comfortable here. This is where he wants to be. He's just trying to stabilize his position up.
Yeah, unfortunately he cannot hit the face on that position, so like they have to scramble a little bit in there. Almost an armbar.
Here in the amateurs, I think you want to get a good position and stabilize it and keep it. You know, you only got 2-minute rounds.
Exactly, because you have to think about the submission. It's hard for you to ground and pound the body and knock somebody out punching the body. So it's better to take the fight to the ground and try to finish, or knock the guy out. That's exactly what's happening there. Very exciting fighting.
Very exciting. At the end of that round, I think I'd like to say that, you know, that bell saved Rick right there. It looked like that.
Yeah, he was getting really jacked on those punches.
He looks a little tired, maybe from trying to being persistent with that takedown.
Exactly. The only problem when you try to take somebody down, it's that when the guy knows how to defend the takedown, you die. Like you lose all your breath on that position. So it's better to let it go and start it again than, you know, try to scramble on something that you're not gonna make it. You know, like when you know that you're gonna take the guy down, keep going, you know, with the shot that you did. But if you know that you're not going to make it, don't
back out
spend your strength.
Sure you're safe.
Exactly, that's what you want to do, because that's exactly the worst position to stay on it, because you really get tired.
This is a treat here for Go Fight Live. We got Daniel Gracie breaking down everything. He's telling us how his point of view, which I think is the correct point of view here. You know, his family started this whole sport.
Oh, you see, he gave up.
Answer the bell.
He gave up. I think those punches on the end of the first round, I think that it really hurt his nose.
I think the punch, it was a legal blow, but I think that caught him right in the eye socket, and it was a tough on his eye. I think that blow, that knuckle went right in the eye. It was a great shot. He took a good shot right to the eye.
It's hard to fight with one eye. It's really hard.
And it was a legal blow. It just, I think that knuckle just got right in that spot.
Yeah, but those accidents always happen in fights. You can, like, what are you gonna do? You know, like he didn't pretend to do that.
Short but exciting. It was a great fight.
Yeah, there was a great fight. Great fight.
They were scrambling for positions. You know, we'll see both of these guys back. You know, this is their amateur career. You know, it was only his debut, so he'll be back on the next card fighting again, guaranteed.
Exactly, and the name already says, like, amateur, it's amateur. So you're building your career and you're getting tough every time you fight.
Yeah, I think these guys, they need these great people behind them. You know, you got great people here. You know, with the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission, down to the World Cagefighting Championships. I mean, these people are putting together great cards. You can tell these guys really care about these fighters, and they're doing everything they can to make sure these fighters have the opportunities they need to get to that bigger show, because that's everybody's goal. You know,
exactly.
Go pro and get to a big card, big money.
And it's good to know that MMA now, it's everywhere, you know, because all those kids are going to have a chance. If they do good, they're going to have a chance to fight, you know, everywhere. And again, like, we didn't have that in our time. We just jumping in professional fights, but now with the amateur fights, you can build your career and you can get experience of ring. So I think that this is very good for them.
Yeah, I think, you know, definitely if an amateur has a lot of amateur fights, he's worth more money. Bottom line.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Turn it back over to the ring announcer here.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first round,